Anthony Flavor Mack, um, who did you work for all these years, and how long did you work for him?
I played with the World Basketball All-Star team, professional tour team. I'm in my 20th season. I got to play like 2 more tours this summer. You know, I've been to 36 different countries playing. Played over 400 Division I, Division II colleges, you know, exhibition games in the States.
So you got a lot of basketball experience.
Oh yeah, you know, I got the East Coast handle. You know how we do it back home.
Okay, tell me, who is Alvaron Loomis?
That's one of my boys. He was born at, you know, with one arm, and he's like 21 years old. He goes to the University in Juarez, Mexico. We was down there on tour like 5 years ago. We played on TV, and you know, I met him at practice. You know, just took him under my wing. He's like a little brother to me. So, you know, I always go down 3-4 times a year to try to, you know, get with him, his boys, and his family.
Tell me what city you were in and how you found this $2 million check.
I was in El Paso. You know, I was on my way to the bus station. You know, see what time my bus left that day, and I was walking down the street. I was like, bam! I seen a UPS thing, so I picked it up. I looked at the envelope, and I kept looking. It was a check. It's $2 million. I was like, nah. So I got a good look at it. I said, bingo! I got action.
So, who was the check made out to?
It was made out to some company in Phoenix called First Inc. or First N. Something they do with ambulances or something like that, I guess. And it was the city of El Paso. So once I seen the city of El Paso, I knew that was the taxpayers' money. You know, them people down there work hard. You know, they never did nothing but show me love. So, you know, I had to show them love back by getting that check to the rightful owner.
And who was the check? What bank was it from?
Wells Fargo, you know.
Yeah.
You can see
So
that.
then what did you do? What you went down to Wells Fargo, and what happened to you there?
First I made some phone calls to try to find out who I should turn that check into. You know, everybody was like, I said, look, so let me bounce to Wells Fargo, you know, see what's up. So I stepped to Wells Fargo.
So you wanted to do the right thing. You could have got on the plane and flown to the Bahamas and set up an offshore bank account.
I don't know about me, but I know somebody lighter than me could have. I'm just keeping it real, dog.
So you turned the check back in.
Yeah, Wells Fargo.
And what happened to you when you got to Wells Fargo?
Oh man, I come in there, you know, like I turned $2 million in. He goes, oh my God, this is a valid check. So now, you know, I'm looking for CNN, the marching band and shit, you know. So then dude starts writing my name down, and he's writing my city down wrong and everything. So I was like, yo, player, you want my ID?
So he's acting like he's not serious.
Yeah, so I guess he wasn't used to a brother wanting to show him his ID because I had no warrants and shit. I don't know. But anyway, he goes, well, you know, we'll have somebody call you. I sat down, player. I just turned $2 million invalid. I ain't going to motherfucking place. So, you know, then he said, well, let me try to make a phone call. So I suggested, why don't we call UPS so nobody lose their job? So then about 10 minutes later, some dude come running through the door, you know, job interview outfit on. You know, he was like, I could see them talking like, yeah, just get a nigga a couple $100, you know, I'm probably gonna go smoke crack or something. You not knowing, I don't, you know, played around the world, been on TV down there. So I was like, okay.
How were you dressed?
I had a black sweatsuit on, you know, hat.
So you just casual?
Yeah, it was 80 degrees, you know. They didn't even offer me a cup of water. So I knew a lap dance was off the question. Shit. So then, I said, well, look, they came over, you know, he was like trying to put the $200 cash because the reward is supposed to be in a check form because you got to pay taxes. That's the IRS, trust. So then, and I was like, no, player, the custodian over there, I'm the one that found $2 million. The custodian over there, I'm the one that found $2 million. So then.
So you don't feel like you were treated properly?
Oh, no, man, I could have got more love at a Klan rally. At least they would have paid me. You know, hey, keep that on the low. You got 5 minutes to get out of here, dog. You know what I'm saying? So then I started just going Scarface.
So how much money did they give you?
They gave me $200 cash, but at that time, they didn't know I had made copies of the check. See, when you grow up black, you always keep your receipts, make copies, and clean underwear on in case you got to go to the hospital. So I just followed the rules. So then I could see them like, yeah, it's okay. So that's when I started going Scarface. That's okay. I got copies. So when I got back to CT, I went to the superintendent school's office. You know, I was like, bam, you know.
So you made copies because you didn't trust them?
Yeah, but you know, that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So I called all my boys, Tony Jones, Ken Johnson at Tennessee, University of Tennessee basketball. My boys in Detroit, Joe Bear, Bill Jones, Glove, Daryl Boyd. Then I call everybody at the crib. My brother Roderick, Reggie, Michael, Junebug. My sisters Gwen, Dwalene, LaShawn. I call all my people, my boys, Dave New, Bob Moore, Todd McDowell, Craigie Barnes,
And what did all
Ron
those people say?
Oh, do the right thing, no question. Do the right thing. But then, at one time when he was like, somebody's on his way down here, I was cabbage patching like a motherfucker. Hey, nigga, can I get paid? He come in with $200. That ain't even strip club money. So what I did, the $200, I went back to Mexico, got my gear. I hit my boys off, went over to the homeless shelter, hit everybody off some Newports, some socks and some money. I got on the bus and kept it moving. So when I got back to Connecticut, I waited a week to see if they was going to contact me and at least say thank you.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I faxed them all a copy of the check, and at the bottom I put on it, not 'cause I hate you. So then all of a sudden they going to hit me back, hi Anthony, Mr. Mack. Oh, it's too late for that shit.
So why did they get nice all of a sudden?
Oh, because I had copies of the check. They was brushing that shit up under the rug. To see a true player, you know what I'm saying? They slept on a brother.
So when you got back to Connecticut, you faxed them
all a copy of the check.
Okay. And some people did. You had some newspaper articles?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hometown Hero, they put the big article in the paper, the brother with the derby on, you know what I'm saying? My stock went up in the club with the ladies and shit, because, the girls already know about reward money. And then, and so, just try to keep it moving and stay positive.
So, why did they say you could have gotten more, why do you say you could have gotten more money for turning in a cat?
Oh, well, shit, back home in Connecticut, look right here, right here. Reward for return of cat, $400. That's all I'm saying, dog. I could have got more money in Connecticut for returning a cat. $2,200,000. It don't weigh out nowhere in the world.
So I hear that you've got a book deal.
Yeah, well, I was up in Rhode Island at a memorial for my boy that passed away. May he rest in peace, Brentwood Garrett. And what happened? I met a lady, Sharon Kohler. She wrote 5 books, and we're in the process right now of starting a book. My book is called The Way They Do You. The Day I Found 2 Million, got 200. We're trying to get this out by the spring. Have a lot of pictures of my boys, a lot of pictures of the honeys, the people down in Mexico, people who I grew up with, teachers and stuff, who taught me to do the right thing. And one of the reasons I did the right thing, because I could never face none of them in their face. A lot of people say, yo, I'd have did this, did that. People I grew up with did the same thing. But all in all, sometimes I see why, after the way they was treated, now I know why sometimes some of my people do the things they do. One,